Hi, this is Jaszy with ModernHippieMag.com, your online source for hip, healthy green living. Today, we have a treat. We're visiting with Natalia of Glowing Temple, and we're going to be sampling and demonstrating some really yummy raw desserts. So, hey there, Natalia.
Hi.
It's good to see you.
You
And I'm excited because you're going to be doing something really exciting today. What are we making?
Today we're making a mint chip macaroon, and my passion is always desserts and showing people that raw and living food can be really indulgent and be really pleasurable.
Wow. So, we don't have to cook anything, right?
Nope, totally raw. And this is also something that's really quick and easy. And for me, I'm such a sweet girl. So when I have dinner, I'm like, oh, what am I having next?
Right.
And let's get something fast.
Right.
So this is what I'm going to show you today. It's appliance free. You just mix it up in a bowl, set it in the freezer for a bit, and then you got dessert.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm excited.
Great. So we're going to start with a half a cup of cold pressed coconut oil. And it's a nice, beautiful, warm Florida day today, so it's nice and liquid. If you're in a warmer or a colder climate, you might want to set it somewhere in a warm spot, so you start with liquid.
Does that really smell coconut-y?
It's a little bit, but a lot of them are, a lot of the scent comes out during the processing. And I'm also going to use a half a cup of raw honey. Now, I really like to use honey for a liquid sweetener. You can use agave if you're a real strict vegan, but I really like the health benefits of honey with all the enzymes. And if you can get a really nice local honey, then you're really giving your body a nice boost of immunity, and especially to your local allergens.
Is that true, though, that it's better to consume local honey, especially the raw honey?
It's great, yeah, it is. It definitely is. And also, as far as your green impact, too, you know, it's not traveling.
That's right.
This may have come from Brazil. But, you know, there's always that balance, too, between local and organic. And I'm always really big into organic. If I can get both, that's the best.
Oh, cool.
So this is an organic, but not local.
Now, I do smell the coconut, though.
Yeah, you'll smell a bit. And so we'll mix this up a bit, and we're also going to add in some peppermint extract, and that's going to give us some really nice cool flavor. It's definitely heating up here, so I love to do cooling desserts in the summer. So we'll do 3/4 of a teaspoon.
Wow, that smells yummy.
Isn't it nice?
Oh, I love that mint.
I know, and I just love chocolate and mint together. So we'll do that. I love to do just a little pinch of salt in my desserts, just kind of balance the flavors, balance the sweetness. And I'll also add our cacao nibs now.
Now, did you do those yourself?
I
Did you buy them
didn't.
that
This
way?
is how you can buy them this way. They're raw organic cacao nibs. It's basically just the pure crushed cacao bean from the chocolate fruit.
Ooh, does that have more health benefits than, say, Hershey's chocolate bar?
I would say for sure it's definitely going to have a lot more antioxidants because it's not a processed chocolate, and so you know it hasn't been roasted where you lose some of that.
Oh, very cool. Wow.
So
Oh, that smells amazing.
So the coconut oil and honey don't mix that nice, but once you add the coconut, it's all good.
Now, did you shred that?
I didn't. No, I got it this way.
I love it. It's quick and easy.
Yes, it's simple. So 2.5 cups of coconut, and I'm not sure I mentioned, but it was 3 tablespoons of the cacao nibs. So we're gonna form them. There's a couple different ways you can do it. I've got a nice little ice cream scoop, but I've really well stocked my kitchen because I make a lot of food. If you don't have that, you can even just press this into like an 8-inch, 9-inch square baking dish. Set them in the freezer for about an hour and a half, and then you can just cut them into squares. But I love little bite-sized round things, so I'm gonna do them individually.
And that makes them really easy for on the go. So if you want to throw a couple in your purse, in your lunch
For
pail,
sure.
it just makes it really easier. Wow.
Yeah, definitely. With this one, you've got to be a little bit careful. I'm always thinking of where I live, which it's hot here. So with the coconut oil, it's melted at 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Above or below that, it will be a solid. So if you're in a cooler climate, you're okay to do that. If you aren't, you might want to, keep it in a refrigerator as long as you can.
Now, tell us before we go any further, how long have you been a raw foodie, so to speak?
I've been doing it for just over 2 years. Yeah, and I just am so passionate about the lifestyle because so many amazing things have come to me since I began that, as far as physical healing and just emotional, just joy.
So was it by accident, or was it something that you did a lot of research on? Was it something that was in your family? How did you come upon it?
Actually, my older brother had recommended it to me because I had been having a lot of health challenges that a lot of different alternative medicines just weren't able to help. A lot of different dietary changes just hadn't helped. So when I gave raw food a try, that was the thing that really kicked my immune system so high, and I just, every day is just blissful.
And this isn't just something you're doing for yourself, for your health, and for your family, but now this is a business of yours, correct?
Yes, this is my business. Right now I make food for a handful of clients every week, and in addition I'm spending most of my time trying to complete my recipe book, which has been a dream of mine for years, all through my dietary changes. First it was just going to be a vegan cookbook, and then it was going to be gluten-free vegan, and then it just sort of evolved, and now I've got about a third of the recipes done for my raw and living food recipe book.
And you're also responsible for the vegan menu at New Pueblos, correct?
Exactly, yes. That was a great, fun project to do, and it's really amazing to offer to the community in such a great restaurant, a menu that's 100% organic, mostly raw and living, gluten-free. It's been wonderful, and I know I love to go there.
Their food is amazing, and they're one of the only, actually, that specializes in the vegan menu, so I was really surprised, and so pleased to know that it was you.
Yeah, it's been such a blessing to do that project.
Very cool. Okay, so what do we
All right, so let's do this. So now we're just gonna pack it in. I actually will use my hands because I've done this before, and the better you can really pack it in there, the nicer shape you'll get. So you just use nice clean hands.
So you get to play with it too.
Oh yeah, and it's nice. It puts really nice energy in there. So
Very cool.
So there we have, and it's the perfect bite with this little scoop. But you can use a tablespoon. If it gets kind of sticky or gunked up with the coconut, if you just rinse it in warm water every couple of scoops, you'll be doing just as good. But yeah, when I'm in a rush, just press it into a pan, cut it up later.
That is so easy.
Totally.
Very cool.
And these are the kind of things that just keep you on track. When you're like, I'm just a little tired of salad today. All right, let's have a treat.
Well, I'm learning that the older I get, I'm craving sweets even more, specifically chocolate. I don't know if it's a hormone thing, but I really need to investigate opportunities to be more healthy in my sweet cravings, and this would be an awesome way to do that.
Absolutely. Raw chocolate is just one of the best parts of the raw and living lifestyle for sure. You don't want to feel like you're restricted on this diet. You want to feel that you're having fun, that you have a lot of options, and you really do. Just gotta get a little creative.
So we had this amazing recipe that was so easy to do, so easy, the ingredients are amazing. They've been sitting in the freezer now for how long?
These I actually made last night. These were in overnight, but a good hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're totally good to go. I like to thaw them for about 15 minutes before I snack on them, just to give them a little bit of a softer texture. But yeah, they're holding together beautifully, and you definitely bring this platter to a party and totally impress everybody.
Wow, they look amazing, they smell amazing, and we know the ingredients are just so fresh and amazing. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and we're not going to show any snacking. Thanks again.
My pleasure.